Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back to I.am.remy. Today, we back at it again. We crabbing. If you like this kind of content, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what's some of your favorite ways to crab. Nevertheless, stay tuned. I'll holler at you all later. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? I just couldn't allow that type of recording to go on. It was real bad. What I did was, see, I was checking the trap right there, nothing on it, so I threw that cage back in the water. But what I did was I kept the receiver charged up while I was using the mic. It ain't work out for me. Here's a nice crab I'm pulling up. I don't know if it's egg bearing. So we're gonna put this female back in the water. Looking for my tool to get this crab back in the water. All right, I'm getting back here. I'm finna check my traps. As you can see, the tide is real low. And nothing there. Throw this back in the water. Tide is real low. It's early morning, probably about 8:30ish or so. The ride up was slow because this whole area of this canal leading to the ocean is pretty much idle speed, manatees and folks standing around there. I got two in the cage. I have a female. I have two females, actually. One of them was egg bearing. So I put that back in the water. I'm opening up the live well so I can dump them in there. Easy access this time around. So, yeah. Getting that done. I had a total of 4 traps out. I had 2 of the clam style traps on the back of the boat, and I had the hoop style on the side of the boat. So here I'm just talking about crabbing situation, tide situation. What I was planning on doing, which I did not do because I ended up moving, but I was talking about beaching the boat, backing up to the bank, beach the boat and crab from the back of the boat. But I end up just hanging out here for a little while. Hopefully hoping that the crabbing situation to get better, but again, it's low tide. High tide was probably, 4 or 5 hours before I got there. Normally the time that I get to this area is low tide, so I got to deal with that. But I did manage to get some in the boat. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate you all. Listen, I'm checking the side trap right now. I didn't really catch anything on the side traps. I think I caught one small one. Yeah, I did catch one small one. What I'm talking about right here? I think I was saying that I'm finna check these. I think I'm talking about I'm about to check the traps on the side. Man, the sound was messed up, man. I screwed that one up. I had picked up a I'm just you know how I just be blabbering. But anyway, I had picked up this 3-way charger, USB to the USB-C's 3-way. So when I have the GoPro on my chest, I'm able to charge up the GoPro, charge up the receiver, and charge up the mic at the same time. As you can see, I pulled it up. It wasn't nothing on there. I think I'm finna get ready to make this move. All right, I done made the move. But yeah, so I decided to I didn't have the GoPro or the Insta360, I should say. Nothing on there. Insta360 on my chest. I had it set up on the railing on a boat, and I had the the mic charging on one of those portable chargers, and I had the Insta360 charging, and me not knowing, first time it as you can see, I threw that back in the water, wasn't nothing on that. I was using chicken thighs. Yeah, but me not knowing, it was feedbacking because, of course, it was being charged at the same time it was being used. But I know next time, me having a Insta360 charging while I'm using it, that's not a problem. The problem was the mic. Yeah, I checked them, nothing there. I decided not to move. I think I did move. I did move. Did I move? I don't know if I moved just yet, but as you can see, I'm pulling up the traps, nothing on there. Those clam style traps are really cool. I like those. They work out pretty good. Here we go. Side trap again. I had some goggle eyes in these here, some old goggle eyes I had in the deep freezer for about 2 years. Since I did my last deep drop trip, I had them in the freezer along with some squid. I still got 2 boxes of the squid in the freezer. But yeah, I decided to pull out the goggle eyes, see if they'll be able to bring some crabs up, because they was good and stinking. They was getting eaten on. I'm pretty sure it was by the little small bait that was in the area. But I didn't catch no crabs in the side traps until I look, nothing there. Until I put the chicken thighs in the trap. That's when I started really catching crabs. But a lot of females was being caught, egg-bearing females. So yeah, I'm about to make that move. I did make the move. As you can see, I'm a little to the right of where I was at. I caught a nice male. This was a big male. He was a fighter too. He was missing a claw, and the claw that he had, he didn't have no chompers on it, for lack of a better word. So he was doing his best eating. I did him a favor by catching him, because I don't know how he was eating to get that big, but again, he was missing a claw, and the claw that he had didn't have no chompers on it. So as you can see, yeah, he was a battler. But he be about to battle in that seafood boil I'm gonna do over the weekend. What we got? I don't think we got nothing in this one. I like these clam style traps. They work out really, really good. Do that in back of the boat. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I guess I'm talking about the situation, making a move. Yeah, talking about making a move, going around the corner to a spot that I went to years ago, where I caught some really nice crabs. But I ended up going to that spot, and I didn't really catch nothing. I caught one small one that got tangled up in that hoop style net that I have, that's made with the netting is made with the mesh material is fabric, not fabric, but y'all know what I mean, cotton or whatever you call it, twine. So that little crab got caught up in that. So I did make that move, but I didn't catch anything. Where I'm at, I think I'm still in the same area, checking the side traps. I was barely catching anything on those side traps. Yeah, I bought those from the big box store online for $3 a piece. So yeah, when I got to the dock, I ended up throwing two of them away. I still got two of them in the backyard. I'm gonna end up throwing them away. I can't use them for anything. Yeah, so I'm checking the traps. Somebody's birthday just popped up on my doggone computer while I'm doing my recording. That's a nice one. Egg bearing female. It was a nice size crab though. Yeah, that was the frustration drop. All those females being caught. Get her, get her out of there. They come out easy. They don't get caught up in the mesh of the net. So, excuse me. Um, yeah, trying to get this done before I head off to work. Egg bearing female threw her back in the water. Look, she landed right behind me. I was spooked. I was trying to throw off to the side, but got caught up in that doggone tongues. I thought it was gonna land on my head with them chompers chomping down and chomp my head off or my hat off. Yeah, the water was so low. It was about 4 feet of water, 4 or 5 feet of water. I was able to see my traps down there with the bait, or I was able to see the bait more than my trap because the chicken is that off-white color. So I was able to see that. What I have looks like another female. Pretty sure it is. Yep, another egg-bearing female. I got her back in the water. But I know that they there, and I know the population is going to be real good. So, I don't know. I just caught that one male. And females, I don't know. You seasoned crabbers, tell me where the males at. In the center of the canal, on the bank, the edge of the canal. Right here. I caught another female. I did that frustration laugh. Look, that's that frustration drop. Catching all those doggone females. So I end up, of course, throwing them back in the water. It ain't worth that ticket. No, you ain't finna catch me messing around with no egg-bearing crabs. So, yeah, got them back in the water. I was saying how aggressive that crab was. I mean, like aggressive. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I never got my fingers or anything chomped on by a crab, and I don't want to. But yeah, about to check this trap, see what it do. Yeah, nothing. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that tide really affect them. Slack tide, high tide, really do good on that, but low tide, I try to set myself up. When I left this spot, I try to set myself up on points and stuff, but really wasn't catching them. Uh, Here I'm talking about me getting ready to make that move, crabbing situation. I know they there, but it's all good. I didn't really put in the time. I only crabbed for about 3.5, 4 hours. Checking the trap, as you can see, nothing there. I was saying I should have pulled that sucker up, set it in the back of the boat to make this move. Yeah, I only put in about 3.5, 4 hours or so crabbing time. That sun was beating me down like it's midsummer, and I was about ready to go. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to make this move, guys. It's a nice one down there, but he hanging outside of the net. And this is not that it's not that good net. Is that the small one I had in there before? That's another one. Nah, that's another one. He hanging outside that net. Shit. I'm gonna try to get him. Oh yeah, that's another one. He hanging on the outside of the net. I should get him. No. Shit. Yeah, he was hanging on the outside of the net. She came back for it and I got her. Nice female. She came back for it and I got her. It's gonna be hard to get out this net. But it's a nice female right there. It's gonna be hard to get out this crappy net. Alright guys, that's a wrap. End of the day for me. We managed to put 3 crabs in a boat. We caught a lot of egg-bearing crabs. Of course, I released those. I lost 2 traps. I lost one of my clam traps and one of those net traps. Nevertheless, great day overall. Go home, enjoy the rest of the day. And I'll see you all back for the next one. I'm finna pull up these 2 traps I got in the water, see what's happening. But appreciate you all watching. Come back for the next one.